Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel this week, which I'm starting today on Saturday 18th of April 2020, and hopefully bring it to you once a week to bring you up to date with what's happening in Pakistan, its economy, the coronavirus, political situation, both in Pakistan and in the neighboring areas. So I hope you are keeping safe wherever you are and you are following the instructions of your respective governments. The purpose of this channel is to bring to you news and views and cut out the noise. People in Pakistan and people outside, especially the Pakistanis overseas, who are very keen to follow as to what is happening in Pakistan. So to start with, coronavirus is the first subject today, as it is all around the world. Pakistan has done not badly so far. A total of 7,500 cases have been reported, and out of which around 1,700 have healed and been released from hospitals. The number of deaths so far is 143, which is 2% roughly of the reported cases. That's considerably less than say 5 to 6% in the US, 13% in UK and Italy, and around 10% in Spain. Things seem to be generally under control. The government did keep the food supply chain open, so there'll be no shortages of food or food items. Believe me, there's even toilet paper available on the shelves. The supermarket shelves are full, and grocery items are available in abundant supply. With regard to the impact on Pakistan's economy, obviously like every other country, it's going to have a major impact with the lockdown, etc. The Prime Minister of Pakistan made a passionate plea to G20 countries and to the World Bank and United Nations and IMF and ADB to defer the debt of developing countries. So in their last meeting, the G20 via video conference, they have agreed to defer the debt of 76 countries for a period of 1 year, starting from 1st of May. So the good news is that Pakistan will not have to pay $12 billion, which it would have to pay otherwise over that 12-month period. Secondly, IMF, World Bank, and the other institutions have allocated $4 billion emergency relief fund. So Pakistan will have $16 billion to play with, out of which $8 billion has been set aside to help the poor and the industries that are affected the most. The government started an Ajaz program, compassion. Ajaz means compassion. And in a period of 1 week, they have paid out to 40 million people 12,000 rupees each. That's the fund the government is providing subsistence allowance to buy groceries. In all, they plan to distribute close to 1.4 billion rupees to 12 million households. So it's going rather well, and the lady in charge, Dr. Sania Nistar of Ajaz program, has done an excellent job. Now, there have been other issues that have been affecting the country. As far as the economy is concerned, I think we'll come out okay at the other end, especially with this deferral of debt. The Pakistan government is also trying to renegotiate, reschedule its debt. So it gives them a breathing space of 1 year to renegotiate the international debt. And if they can accomplish that, then I think the next few years we will see a fairly quick rise in the economy. The construction industry has been allowed to go to work again as of April 15. As you know, construction industry employs thousands and thousands of people, and there are close to 40 other industries which are the supply chain of construction industry. So all those supply chain industries have also been asked to open up their businesses. The idea is to provide employment to all those who are sitting at home and are daily wage workers who may end up in difficulty. So I think it's a good step. In addition, a new law has been enacted for the construction that anyone who invests in acquiring a property between now and next couple of years, there'll be no questions asked about the sources of funds. Secondly, developers who develop real estate will be given 90% exemption from income taxes. So they will only pay, if for instance they owe 100,000 rupees, they will only pay 10,000 rupees tax, provided the construction projects start before December 31, 2020. So this should give a tremendous boost to the housing that the government and the Prime Minister have been planning. And I would suggest that all those Pakistanis who are living abroad, who wanted to come back and start a business, this is an excellent opportunity to do so. And those in Pakistan who are sitting on a pile of cash, good time to get into the housing program and take advantage of the taxes. Also, construction industry has been declared as a proper industry, so the banks will be able to lend money, whereas in the past they didn't on real estate projects. There have been a couple of other things going on. Politically, not much is happening because of all the political parties are concerned about the situation, and the government has been very active. The Prime Minister has been on TV every other day along with his full team to explain where things stand, and that gives confidence to the people. There was an inquiry about the sugar racket that happened last year, when the sugar prices suddenly went up from 40 rupees a kilo to 70 rupees a kilo. The accusation is that the sugar industry created an artificial shortage by exporting quantities of sugar, which caused the shortage and thus a sharp rise in price. But the sugar industry, in their defense, they said we were given approval by the government, but they also collected subsidies for the export. But I think where the problem is, did the exports actually take place, or were those just on paper? And secondly, there was supposed to be plenty of sugar, then why the shortage, and who benefited? So there is a forensic audit being done, and the report comes out on April 25, so it'll be interesting to see what happened. Anyway, stay safe. I'll see you next week. Take care. God bless.